Welcome to the inaugural live cast from our brand new digital media complex. Today we will be talking with digital media lecturers Michelle Roberts and Brendan Murphy to find out a little bit more about this space. Hi Michelle, welcome to the Digital Media Studios.
Oh, thank you. It's really great to be here and I'm very excited to do our first broadcast live. Well, a bit nervous about the live part.
Yeah, well, that's okay. We're not professionals, but we'll see how we go.
It's all new tech, so let's hopefully we don't mess it up too bad.
That's all right. How much did this amazing complex cost?
It was quite an investment. We were originally in just a single room, you know, rock block room, very uninspiring. So to have this whole complex is amazing. It was about $1 million though that they invested in making this, so really great investment for our students.
Wow, and all the equipment, there's some amazing stuff in here.
Yeah.
How much did that cost?
Well, a big chunk of that $1 million was put towards equipment, so it was over 300,000, and that was so we could have some really good state-of-the-art equipment, so students can actually learn really well in a professional sense when they're here. So we've got really great camera setup. We've obviously got the beautiful green infinity wall that lets us do this studio sort of looking stuff. We've got a really nice lighting rig above us, so we can adjust the lighting and that sort of thing. We've got a TriCaster, which is a vision switching. So, you know, like when they're on TV and they go cut to camera 1, cut to camera 2, that allows us to do that. So, and then a whole heap of other stuff. So, yeah, lots of great equipment for us.
Wow, that's must help with your teaching of the subjects.
Oh. We moved over during the term. And it was amazing how much better it felt to teach in this space, and we could come in and the students were excited to be here. So yeah, it's been wonderful. And it's really good that it's in regional Queensland. You know, you don't get these facilities normally. So I you know, hope we get a lot more students coming to us here and not having to leave home, leave mum and dad.
Well, it's a great studio space and there's a great computer lab. What else is here for the students?
Yeah, so in the studio, we've got this beautiful big studio, and it's really nice. And then we've also got a control room where the TriCaster and the light board and the sound board and the auto cue is in there, so we can read what we're doing. So that's a really good facility. We all have a separate room, a sound recording booth, which is soundproof, really great for doing podcasts and things like that. But it's all linked up so that what people are seeing here can also be seen in the sound booth if we want to do voiceovers and things like that. We've got an editing suite which has a beast of a computer that can handle all the feeds and everything that we've got from here. And we've got a flexible teaching space. So the teaching space is really good. It's just a nice breakout area. If we want to do group work or students want to work together, yeah, it's there too.
And there's some extra spaces for the students as well?
Yeah, so we wanted this to be a place where they hang out. So they build connections and they actually talk to each other, and we can be here to help them. So we've got a little kitchen in there where they can, you know, make themselves a cuppa or, you know, heat up their lunch and that sort of thing. And they've got a nice little lounge upstairs so they can hang out up there together too.
How many students are actually studying digital media at the moment?
So we teach this in 7 campuses across Australia.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. But we also, our largest cohort is actually online students. So we're one of the few degrees that actually teach this sort of content online. So overall at the moment we've got about 350 or so students. We'll know there's a few more coming in, yeah, start of second term. But about 350 students across Australia and worldwide. We have a few people doing it from overseas as well. But in Rocky, we've got about 50 students or so, maybe a little bit more. But I know that's going to go way up once they start seeing this facility. So yeah, we will have more, I'm sure.
Thanks, Michelle. Now let's cross to Brendan to see what some of the students have been creating in his unit, Contemporary Photo Media. Hi, Brendan.
Hi, Priscilla.
So you teach the photographic course in the Bachelor of Digital Media. How does that work?
Well, first we teach them all the technical skills they need, and we teach them about all of the different types of photography they might need to do when they get out in the workplace and all the specific needs of those different types of photography. And we've crafted a really interesting and challenging series of photographic tasks that they have to complete to really cement that knowledge. But it gets really interesting after they've done that, because the students collaborate to bounce ideas around, they research their preferred genre of photography, and they craft a portfolio of 10 images where they can really showcase their interest and produce something really focused and professional.
And you've brought some examples in today, I hear. Would you like to show everyone what you've brought in?
I'd love to. I'm really proud of the work that our students have done. So this first set of images is a project that showcases some of the great public art in Yeppoon. It's not just a matter of photographing something that's already beautiful. These are beautifully composed. The natural lighting is just so well used, and he's done a great job. Now we've got something that is actually a really hard-hitting art piece. All of these beautiful pastel images are actually representing different and often quite troubling statistics about women and their place in the world. So it's just showing how photography can communicate through a totally different channel. If you saw these in a gallery and you read the statistics, it would be a really hard-hitting piece. Here we have some beautiful portraiture. We teach professional style lighting for portraiture in the course, and this student is featuring some beautiful wearable art with fantastically lit portraits. This last set of images are really naturalistic environmental portraits, and the beauty is in their simplicity. They look so natural, but they're really well composed photos. They're beautifully lit, and they just give a great insight into people working in their everyday environment, doing their thing.
Thanks, Brendan. That was some really impressive work. What else can students do in digital media at CQ Uni?
So the digital media degree has a really nice wide span of topics or subjects that they can do. In the first year they get to sample a lot of different ones. So there's 8 different ones, you know, they would do a bit of animation, a bit of web design, they learn a bit of coding, they learn how to, you know, draw, illustration, they learn a bit about what makes good design and all sorts of different things. And then once they've done that, they can actually choose to specialise a little bit. And it's really exciting because we've only just found out that our proposal to get a couple more units in has been approved. So they can now do a graphic design minor, or they could do interactive space sort of minor, so a more advanced web design and mobile apps and game design. They can do an animation minor, which has got a 3D animation and it does the 3D space. It's phenomenal. When you see it, it's really good. And we've been able to expand the degree to offer quite a few more video units. So we actually have a really comprehensive video offering now. So we're going to get to use this space quite a lot more, which is really exciting. And then in their third year, they do a lot of project work. So they do, there's a collaborative digital media project, which is a team-based one where they work for local charities and community organisations to help them build whatever they need. So a bit like a studio sort of works. They might do videos, they might do web design, they're doing something really interesting with the art gallery with this 3D sort of thing. So they get to do that and really hone in on some skills and have some really great portfolio items at the end of it. So it's amazing what they produce by the end of this degree. It's phenomenal.
And how have the students enjoyed the space here so far?
Yeah, they're liking it quite a lot, I think, and they haven't had a chance to do as much with it yet as what they will get to do with it. So I can see them really starting to think about how they're going to utilise the space moving forward. So it's exciting.
And what about local schools? Have they had much interest in it?
Yeah, we've been. We did a bit of a launch in May. So in mid-May, we had quite a few of the school teachers and that come to that to check out the space, and we sort of showed them around. And from then, we've just had phone call after phone call. We've done quite a few uni experiences where students get to come and do like a 45-minute session in the studio. They get to actually do what we're doing now. And some get to be directors and some get to be the talent and some get to, you know, do the sound and all that sort of stuff. So that's been really good. We've had North Rocky has come and done a couple of sessions. We've had Redeemer College come in from Billawheeler because they saw how great the facility was. We'll have Rocky High coming. We've got a lot of the Western schools coming. But yeah, word's getting around and they're getting pretty excited. And the feedback we've had is that the students think it is epic.
Wow, that's because it is epic, Michelle. Thanks for sharing it all with us. And thank you for everyone for joining us on our first digital media broadcast. If you'd like to know more about digital media here at CQ Uni, you can call the 1300 number that's on the screen.